I am a paper chaser.
This is Nick. I'm back here getting bit up by a whole bunch of bugs. But this is a duplex that I'm looking to invest in. Well, not invest in. This is what I'm looking to live in, y'all. So there's a couple things. I can't get inside, but I wanted to point out some things that I'm noticing that you guys might need on your house hunts. 2 meters is important. You want to make sure you have 2, because that kind of is a good sign that shows that it's probably, at least it shows a sign that it might be legally registered. You still have to do your due diligence, but some duplexes that are listed for sale are legally definitely not duplexes, because they're not separated electrically. And if you're going to live in it, or even if you're going to rent it, that means you'd only have 1 electric bill, which is kind of cumbersome. As you can see, this is the house right here. We probably had to change, because this is an exterior door, we had to change that. This is the yard. The yard is kind of big, which is a good or a bad thing depending on. It's not really, cutting grass isn't that big a deal. It's just maintaining these tall trees might be an issue. So I'd have to see where my property starts and everything. But I'm about to walk down now and show you guys alleyways and stuff that you should look at for when you're looking for a house. There's a lot of bugs back here, so I'm not really enjoying that right now. So I don't know if that's a constant thing, or if it's just because it's constantly raining and there's a lot of puddles for them to lay their eggs. But I don't know if there's anything you could do about that. I'm gonna have to ask my mentor. Like, is that a sign of a larger problem, like trash or something like that? But these are the other houses on the block, and these houses are well maintained. Well, the block behind, these houses are well maintained. It looks like this block has like the jungle, the block my house is on. But you see right here, people taking care of their stuff. This alley, we want to see an alley. This alley's pretty decent for Baltimore City. There is some trash in the alleyways, which is not a good thing, because trash is a source of food for rodents and things like that. This is why I don't like mature trees, because if you look here, looks like it's bulging out. And it's bulging out right where their root is. So that's not a good thing. Because you have 1, 2, 3 mature trees, potentially 4. That one's kind of far away, but like that are interfering with the house line. You see all these cracks? Crack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down there. So it's just like, are those cracks interfering with the foundation or anything like that? And it's expensive to cut out mature trees. There's trash right here, which isn't good. But it looks like this house, nobody lives in it right now, but it looks like people take care of their properties and everything. The front of the house looks good. We would have to fix like the area around the door. The mature trees, they're over top of the roof. I don't really feel that. That's not a good sign. And then you come past here, you see it's roof damage right there, which isn't a good sign. That's why I don't like mature trees also. You see how they're hanging over the roof? That's probably part of the reason why the house like that. That's not a good thing. But everything else around here is pretty cool. Let people take care of their stuff. But you got like a crazy cat lady right here. The other one's so close, I'm gonna just walk to it. As you can see, everybody keeps a pretty decent neighborhood. Not a lot of trash. It's for Baltimore City. Certain places, people just throw their trash everywhere. So that means either the landlords take good care of it, There's a lot of people that rent their houses out because you see those are duplexes, triplex. But it looks like the people keep their neighborhood pretty good. Looks like they're doing some work on that house right there. You see the trash can. This house real clean, the end house. If the house had a tree like that, that wouldn't be too bad because it's far away from the foundation of the house. That one is kind of close. You see what I'm saying about the trees? It's really the roots get underground. Because, you know, you can't know without going inside and really doing an in-depth look. But you see this house has cracks on it too. Very close to where this tree is. So I ain't saying the tree is the issue, but it's not helping. Another duplex, triplex, duplex across the street. But people take care of their yards around here. There's a lot of duplexes, so that's not good for rental rates because when there's a lot of apartments, because these would technically be 1-bedroom apartments, 2-bedroom apartments. There's a lot of apartments, that's bad for your rent because there's a lot of competition. Because you got too much and not enough. See, this alleyway is a little bit cleaner than the one that other house I was looking at is on. See, it's real clean. That one too. I'm gonna take y'all to the other house. I guess I should walk through the alley. See, wide alley. Come out here, you drop your trash off. If people value the neighborhood, they come by, pick it up. You know, they don't leave that kind of stuff outside, which is a good sign. Most people cut their grass, and it looks like the only problem child is the house where I would be living at if I were to get it. So this is the house right here. This alley's a little bit cleaner, and the mature trees are a little bit farther back. That one's kind of close. That one is. They're a little bit farther back. Close to the power pole, which I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. As you can see, it's not much damage that you can see. The windows look to be in decent shape. See, this tree right here is kind of close, and I know it's probably causing some type of problem depending on how the roots are growing. It's probably gonna cause this down the line to maybe buckle up a little bit. It looks to be good right here, but this overgrowth and stuff is just making this stuff look nasty. And plants produce weak acids and they break stuff down. So we got a lot of overgrowth, which is not good. This yard is a little bit smaller, more manageable, better for like a little cookout or something of that nature. Potentially. Down here, see this? I probably gonna have to put a sump pump down here. Doing stuff like this, it tends to collect water. So if there's no sump pump, I know I probably got a budget like $500 for the sump pump in. Just for my peace of mind. We'll call this one house 2. See, this one has a couple little cracks, and they tend to be in line with trees and stuff. Not to say that that tree caused it. It's just something I've been noticing. Come along here, the windows look in decent shape. If I was a little bit taller, I could probably see inside. And then no trees on the front side, which is good. You just got this overgrowth. I don't know how you would go about getting that off, but it doesn't look to be a big issue. And I like this front because this front is stone. I don't have to worry about, it's stone and everything's wrapped, so I don't have to worry about lead paint. So this one looks, just from the looks of it, it looks like it's gonna need more work. I was supposed to see this one today, but there's no lockbox code, so if the realtor sees this, he knows I wasn't blowing smoke up his behind. And these adjoining houses, they look a little bit more rusty for real. And I don't really like that. You can't see like the dirt and ground. There it goes. But it looks like people take care of them. You see right there, real ashy, algae-like. It looks like people take care of their front yards, but I don't know about how they look. And the neighborhood affects how much rent you can get. But what's weird is how I just walked here in less than 5 minutes. This house has an average rent of $923. The first house we went to had an average rent of $950. But I'm leaning towards this one actually. This one is listed for $89. This one doesn't have a full basement. So I wouldn't have a full basement. The other one has a finished basement and has separate, they both have separate meters. They both have separate gas meters. This one has 2 furnaces and everything. I'm just showing y'all the outside right now. I won't get into all that. The block looks nice. Next door neighbor doesn't cut their grass. Little issue right there. And next door, but that's not on our house. The gutters might have an issue. I'll try and see if I can get far back enough to look at the roof. So, neighborhood looked pretty good. See, that roof looks good. It's gonna cost more to fix these roofs because most roofs in Baltimore is flat. I won't say most, I don't know the numbers, but that's not a flat roof. But you don't have as many trees growing over the top, which is what you don't want. You don't want overgrowth over top of your house. That's no good. The dude came out, I'm gonna ask him about it. I can't really see because of the trees and everything. But that's all. I just wanted to show the house even though I couldn't get in. Nick checking out.